Welcome the awesome. I'm Big Roy, the king of Marvel Strike Force Arena. Happy New Year. It is time to make the whales and krakens cry. We are going to smash Black Bolt on arena defense. First one we're taking on is 4 red and 7 yellow, so he spent a lot and blitzed a lot to get him to 7 the first time. We're going to disrupt Black Bolt first because we want to take him out because he can wreck your Ultron very quickly. So he does get disrupted. But that is why we have Mr. Sinister, because I'm going to copy his Phoenix. And actually, after watching this back, I should have held that Juggernaut taunt, but we still survive, because we are going to pull everything off with that cloned Phoenix. So that's why we want to save Juggernaut's taunt. So would have made this easier, but we still get it done. Alright, so we're going to nuke Black Bolt. And then our clone Phoenix dies, does some damage, does some more damage. And then we finish off the Black Bolt. So he is gone now. So it's pretty easy the rest of the way. Just have to get around this Colossus taunt. But it should be no problem. And we still have that clone Dark Phoenix ult coming up. We're going to save that Juggernaut ult. And we will heal and pass some buffs to our mutants. There's the Dark Phoenix ult. I cleared out most of them. Then we go ahead and get Ultron. We want to get him down that first time. So then their Colossus taunts, the summon. We are going to end up eating their Dark Phoenix ult, but that is okay because the regular Phoenix is still alive. Alright, now we can clear some of these things out with the Juggernaut ult. There he goes. Now we got the Colossus down. Now we're in that Dark Phoenix ult. Lose quite a bit. That is okay because we've got our own Dark Phoenix. We can finish them off. We held that summon. It's very important. You don't want, if you are going to get wiped by something, you want to make sure you don't waste that Ultron summon. You always want to have it up for after, like a big Dark Phoenix ult. Alright, so that was that. Next one up is a 5 red star and 6 yellow. Alright, we're running the same offense. But this time we are going to go after Ultron first. Now once again, I'm not going to use my Phoenix as special, because there's an enemy Sinister, so we want to give it as many possible targets as possible, so hopefully he doesn't clone my Phoenix. We're going to clone their Phoenix. And they cloned a bot, so this is pretty much a win. If they do clone your Phoenix, it can make it a lot harder, so that's why we want to give it as many targets as possible. You can still win if they clone your Phoenix, but it is a lot harder. Alright, so we're going to try to take out their Ultron ASAP. Alright, and we're going to have to use the Juggernaut ult earlier than normal because he's taking a whole lot of damage and he will probably die soon. Alright, we saved Sinister's heal and buff pass for now. Oh yeah, so we got to use the ult now, clear out some of that. Work them down a little. And it's okay when there's an enemy invisible woman to use your ult earlier with Juggernaut because she can take more of the damage because she has the barrier. Alright, now we're going to try to get down this Black Bolt. Because if you don't, if they get your Ultron low, then his passive will go off and it will kill him and he won't res. and it's not good. We're in very good shape here. Now we're going to do the heal and pass of the buffs with Sinister. We got both of our Phoenixes up. We're going to work down this Black Bolt. Alright, there we go. Got him down. Now the victory is well in hand. Just going to work down the Sinister next. He's the only true threat. We don't want him to get his clone back. Alright, nuke him down. But yeah, the good news is, as you'll see at the end when I show the different characters off, my sensor's only at 4 red, 4 yellow, so you don't need to have him super high to still do this strategy. The big thing is just cloning their Phoenix and then pulling the Disrupt and other stuff off of everything, but mostly the Disrupt off of your Ultron so you can still get those buffs and you can nuke down stuff as normal. Alright, so very easy win. Once again, if they don't clone your Phoenix, it makes it super easy. You can still get it done. And finally, we're going to have to take on the resident Mega Kraken. We're switching up the team. We're going with Invisible Woman. And then the Thanos slot is kind of a flex slot, but I just got 7 red stars on him, so I'm using him. Some fun stuff we can do with that. Alright, once again, we're going to save the special. We're going to get the barrier up and hope that they don't clone our Phoenix. Clone theirs. And they got a bot, so pretty much we win. Now, once again, with him, I should have saved that taunt. I'm still figuring out the best way to use the skills against Black Bolt teams. Because when Sinister does his clone, he gets that Disrupt on him from the Black Bolt. Alright, so we got our clone Dark Phoenix up. Got their Ultron down once. And then we can hide people again with her special. Alright, we want to get Black Bolt, but he is still hidden. Alright, so we got the Ultron down now, so now we're in very good shape. And also, against high enemy Black Bolts, Invisible Woman is very good, which I'll tell you about, but whew, another good thing is Thanos against a lot of summoning things. He's ulting almost every turn. But Invisible Woman is good because that barrier gives that extra survivability to your Ultron so he doesn't get bursted down by their Black Bolt. So you can work down their Black Bolt quickly before he can take out your Ultron. And there we go. That's 2 ults in a row from Thanos. So now we got the Black Bolt down. And once again, like the last fight, we got it down to these 3. It's pretty easy. We're going to save those summons just in case. But with the 2 Phoenixes, we pretty much got it done. I'm going to still keep doing fights, recording. I'm going to try to get some footage of when they do clone your Phoenix and show it can still be won. But you do have to play a lot more careful. Because if you get both of those Phoenixes going off and the defense down and then the 2 Dark Phoenix ults, they can wipe you out real quick. Especially if their Black Bolt is still up. He gets really nasty. Alright, there we go. We are going to lose our clone Dark Phoenix. But the regular Phoenix is still alive. Didn't even go dark on that one. Once again, that's why we save our Ultron summon. So once she goes dark, we can remove that speed bar and smash her down. And one more for Thanos. And there you go, Black Bolt. As I predicted a few days ago on our Strike Force Massive Launch podcast, he's not going to be a huge impact on defense because we even fought a 4 red, 7 yellow and still took him down pretty easy. All right, we'll look at the team real quick. New Big Daddy has joined the fray. I got 7 red stars on him the other day. I'm going to be also doing a video talking about how I got that the other day and the other things with the RNG seed theory. Then we got Phoenix. I have my first tier 14. She's 4 red, 7 yellow, all max T4s. Magneto, tier 12, 75, 4 reds, T4s in his passive. Ultron, tier 13, T4s and everything except his passive. And he's 1 piece away from 14. Juggernaut, tier 13, 75, 3 red, T4s in his ultimate. And who else we had? Sinister. He is currently only 4 red, 4 yellow, 75, tier 12, and T4s in his ultimate for the clone. He can still get it done, even at the 4 and 4. Of course, will be much better once he becomes farmable and we can get some more stars on him. I also pulled 6 in that same session. And then Invisible Woman, tier 13, 70, 3 red, 6 yellow, and T4 in her ultimate. So even without max stars on her, she can still get it done. So I have a little room to grow still, so I think I'll be in good shape, even as those enemy Black Bolts get up to 7 stars, all of them, and more red stars, because I know that it's always coming. Alright, that is going to do it. Thanks for watching. Check out the Strike Force Massive Launch podcast. New episode just came out. We talk a lot about Black Bolt, how pay to win he was, how good he is in arena offense and Alliance War offense, and he's actually good in raids, Chew found, because he did get him the first time after spending a bit. Plus we talk about a lot of other stuff and how we hope that the whole pay to win thing is not the direction they're going for 2020, but that remains to be seen. Also, check out the Big Roy Awesome Discord server. Links for those in the description. And until next time, stay tuned and stay awesome.